This is the shotgun. Look at the shotgun of this game. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. You're dead. This is on the highest difficulty, which people say it's not that. It's fucking unbelievable. Look at the movement. You see my movement? You see my movement? Look, I can flip off walls. Whoop. Game up and starts mashing people around. You don't need to grind it and play in a very certain specific way, like Dark Souls, you know, like that. I don't like those games. Why? Because they force you to play in certain specific ways, and it's either their way or no, you're dead. So I don't really appreciate those kind of... Even with Sekiro, guys, I noticed. Made you play in a certain way all the time. Every single boss, there was a certain way you need to play. Look at this. Look at... So, propaganda in Heretic 2. This is quite a tough one because it's such an old game. You might be asking me, why would such old games have any propaganda in them, and how would they be related to the current times that we are going through? All of us, we keep going through times, don't we? Like, what I would say to that is all these events have been already written down in manifestos, okay? And major players in the industries, medicine and every single industry, technology sector, they're called technocrats. So they all know about, they follow certain rules, okay? All of them. And these rules are written down to them by their superiors, by their great-grandparents, and by their financiers, and whoa. So they keep following these rules and protocols, and it's more or less like you can think of it in periods of 5 years, 10 years. So they have a plan. Okay, they always have a plan, and it's always a cycle. It keeps repeating every 10 years, maybe every 100 years, 10 years, 50 years, to maybe even 5 years sometimes. So even old games that are 20 years old, 10 years old, 5 years old, 2 years old, they all know about all these plans and events that keep recurring in a cyclical manner all the time throughout history. They've known. Everybody knows. All the technocrats know. All these companies like Nvidia, AMD, and Intel, and everybody, they know. You think that these guys are stupid? No. They know. Everybody at the top levels, okay? Right at the top. They know about what's history, what real history was, and if they didn't know history and the current situations and all these plans, and they would not succeed, okay? They would not survive. It's impossible for these billion-dollar companies to reach such high levels without thorough knowledge, without complete inside and out knowledge about everything that is hidden, that is not hidden, that is all these... Oh, look at that. Oh, fuck, that's scary as... Okay, so everybody knows about the protocols that every industry follows. So do the game makers. Well, the artist, like the guy who designed Corvus, and the guy who designed the lighting, and they probably don't know anything, okay? They're just employees of their bosses, right? And their bosses might know something, but not completely. But the publisher, Activision, 100% cabal, guys. 100% elitist cult. Activision, Blizzard, EA, Steam, but like Valve, they're 100% technocrats. They're completely sold out. Like, I mean, they won't lift a finger without their technocrat overlords telling them exactly what to do. Okay, like they won't even. Oh, okay. So all the games, no matter how old they are, and all the films and all the comic books and all the mainstream media, they know, okay, they know if they're gonna make a game this cool, okay, with so much unparalleled, no before seen technology, movement and freedom, and I mean, it's magic, it's literal magic, okay? These guys know how the psychology works. They know that everybody, especially gamers, okay? Every single kid growing up in the 90s and the 2000s is going to play this or some game similar to this, and they're going to spend uncountable hours playing this game. They will never disclose that they spend like 3 months playing this game again and again and over again because it's so addictive. I mean, look at that. Do you honestly think that people are just going to invest in their PCs and their, I mean, technology is sound and graphics and everything, and just going to play this for like 2 hours and be done with it? No way, bro. No. Goes way beyond that. Goes way. It's way more than just, okay, produce this and be done with it. And like, no. They want to get you spellbound, okay? They want to perform literal magic on you, on your senses, on everything that you can sense, right? Except maybe touch or smell. But hearing and vision is, you would say, the most important of our survival senses, our conscious senses. And regarding smelling, smell in video games is working on your nostalgia, isn't it? It's your olfactory senses. So, did you notice this? He's white as a ghost, okay? He's okay, he's white as a ghost. And, I mean, just look at him. Corvus is white as a ghost because he is infected by the plague. And that's how the story begins. I mean, that's the... it's in the start of the game. He comes to his town and everybody's infected. He comes to his hometown from a journey fighting demons and...
inside the city.
Oh, fuck. So, he finds everybody's infected, and not just infected, they are crazy. They're insane with bloodlust. That's his line. And they will kill anybody on sight. They're out there to kill you. Oh. And they will not stop at anything. So yeah, they're infected with bloodlust. His brothers. His brethren. And now he is too. He's white. He's white as a ghost. It's extremely... again, it is... hey, come on. Come on, bro. No, bro. Okay. So anyway. So the game starts and you get infected eventually after coming to your hometown, and you need to find a cure ASAP. Yeah, that's the... You see a hacked off his limb now, he's just running around like an idiot. So... You're... I mean, look at him, he's fighting with one without his left arm. But he has his fucking right arm. He's still going to shoot. Whoa, whoa.
I'll have to open this elsewhere.
My god, okay. So that's the initial trauma that every kid is going to face when they play this game, that oh shit, you got infected and now you need to find a cure. Sponsored by a fucking snake oil salesman. Like, look, literal. Whoa, whoa. Ah, this is the healer. This is the healer.
Any cure? Go.
I mean you no harm. I seek the healer.
Your skin. You had the plague, yet you have your wits. How? Tell me.
I am protected by a tome of power. But its power will not last. I need a cure. Can you help me?
The heretic.
Tome of power.
You are called.
I know
The
who
heretic.
I am. Are you the healer? Will you help me?
Yes, I am Sianant the healer, but I cannot help you. I would need another sea crystal and vial of pure earth blood to make the
Earth
cure.
blood.
But Andoria
A vial of pure
is
earth.
ravaged
Andoria.
and infected. I'm too old and weak to fight.
A trade. I'll retrieve the ingredients in exchange for your help.
Oh, fair trade. Fair indeed. There is a sea crystal in the heart of the great library in the academic quarter. But you may be unable to enter. It was constructed solely for the Sithra. As for the other, go to the slums.
Elitist much?
Pool of pure earth blood. It was used to create the plague and is therefore part of its cure. Be sure to find a suitable container to carry it back.
The plague. It was created?
The plague was created, guys.
Born of nature.
Oh my god.
Only magic. Or Catholic. I know nothing
Oh my
else
god.
other than he created the plague.
He created the plague,
So spread it.
guys.
Watch the
And
infected.
spread it. Watch.
I'll help you when you return.
So guys, 20 years after... Whoa, okay. 20... I'm revisiting this game 20 years later, and it has shocked me again. Like, I mean, I know this game inside and out, but it has still managed to shock me 20 years later. And that, my friends, is the power of predictive programming. They say art imitating life, life imitating art. That's just a bunch of bull. What it really is predictive programming in mainstream media. Now you see, guys, the plague was created by this lord, this elitist motherfucker, which, you know, the cure is earth blood. They're going to cure this man-made or Sith-made plague with something called earth blood. Propaganda and predictive programming in video games, mainstream media. It's unbelievable, guys. You can go back and check it if you want. Like, I'm doing this live. I'm not like sitting in front of a fucking script and reading it out to you or anything. This is, you can just, okay, like, I'm just going to cut it out and paste it on some social media somewhere or YouTube. Like, that's about it.